Diva, my people, wash poppin'. The IboBlondie is bringing Pop Kasa back to your screens with that perfect blend of entertainment and pop culture. Now, the internet was on fire for many reasons this week, including us getting a new social app to fight over. However, Keke Palmer's outfit situation with her baby daddy had everyone talking. And I do have a lot of questions on that front. Now, the It today has taken us again to Ekiti, where our Ekiti people are legit doing the most. My guests and I are ready, so let's dive right in. Welcome to Pop Kasa. Welcome back to the show, my people. So a couple of days ago, Hollywood actress Keke Palmer was slammed by her boyfriend Darius Jackson over her choice of outfit to Usher Raymond's show in Las Vegas. Now, the entire sit sparked up a whole conversation online, and we're going to talk about it today. Of course, as you know, I'm not doing this alone. I've got here with me the music man himself, Trust Roy, gracing our sit again.
Yeah.
And of course, the gorgeous, dark-skinned female, Amiola.
Hello.
Aguda. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
What's
I
going
mean,
on,
it's very
Charles?
chilled in Lagos, so I mean, we're just keeping it cool, 100.
Is the
Yeah,
chill
the sun
vibe
is not
Trust
even
Roy's
too
coming
angry
in?
outside. I love
It is
it.
Skin
not-
is skinning, energy's energy.
I love it. I love the vibe is vibing. And
Yeah.
we're all like wearing the same kind of pants.
I
These
know.
combat pants.
Ready for fight.
This is one of those days that we match outfits on Popcasta, so you can tell that we're vibing well
Yep.
today.
I get it.
We're
Love
in
the
the same
100.
spirit.
Love the energy. It's giving. It's giving. All right, now let's get right into the mama dress up conversation. Now, the 29-year-old actress who welcomed the baby Leodis Andrellton Jackson with her boyfriend Darius in February donned a fitted black bodysuit under a sheer dress to watch Usher perform. Now, Darius took to his Twitter to write, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." Now, of course, he received a lot of mixed reactions from his post, and then he had to double down the tweet, going in and saying, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals for what I believe. I rest my case." So his tweet has, since sparked an outrage on social media, with many calling him insecure and toxic. Ryan Sheets wrote, 1.4 million views and 400 likes. Yikes, unless there is a ring on that woman's finger, you don't have a place, man. And even if you all were married, not a solid look, publicly shaming the mother of your child for her outfit choice. Possession doesn't usually go well in relationships, and you are with an extremely famous person, better grow thicker skin. Now, first off, what do we think of the outfit? And then what do we make of his comment? Let me start with, you and Amiola is doing, I want to do ladies first, but I think maybe we should start soft. Let's start soft. Trust. Let's start because Amiola is going to finish us today. Trust, let me hear from you.
I mean, I can't help but say her hair looks gorgeous. First of all,
Okay.
her skin looks amazing.
Okay.
I don't know what to say about the outfit shot, because I've seen her wear I've seen her in bikini, I've seen her in haute couture, I've seen her in
You see that in what?
haute
Haute
couture.
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 Haute
Okay,
couture.
haute couture.
Yeah.
I thought you said something in your language.
No, I know now.
You're not in this. Okay.
I'm saying I know that.
So,
I mean, this is. I don't know what to think about this chat, but it's not exactly giving.
It's not. Amiola,
Yeah.
calm down. Let me bring. Fire extinguisher, please.
What is going on in your head?
Extinguisher. Problem is about to happen.
Oh my God.
Okay, Amiola, let me hear you.
You know, after this whole thing happened, and I saw on Instagram that they had both unfollowed each other on Instagram, I said, yes, and she also needs to leave that man alone because he's an insecure man and she does not deserve to be with a man like
That's
that.
right.
How dare you watch your woman? Maybe you didn't even see her when she was leaving the house, but you now saw her and you didn't decide that, okay, I want to message her privately
Text
to say,
her?
I don't like this dress. You
Yeah.
go on the internet to say, your mom, you're trying to shame her for her outfit choice, which is even not even your problem. Like, whatever a woman decides to wear, it's her body. You don't own her. She has your child, yes, but you don't own her body.
Problem.
Secondly, this same man was the same one who was posting a video of her jiggling her booty cheeks on the internet saying, see what my son did to Kiki. right? He posted that video on the internet.
Okay.
Also, he's the same person. That come on now.
Like coming
That was like
receipts.
how many
With
points
the
now?
receipt.
That was like 4?
Like 4 points
4
already,
points now.
receipts
Okay,
back to back.
okay.
So like, how do you go
Great.
from that to
Okay.
like, okay, so it's okay for you to post her body on your social media,
But you see her with
when
another man?
like your
That's like-
insecurity is shouting and you need to turn it down in a
think-
couple notches, please.
Amiola, I don't know how we made mistake and put Amiola on this chair today because fire is
my
really
word.
burning.
Nah, it was very, it was
What I
very
even found
insecure.
amusing was his tweet when he said something about being moral. Bro, you had
You had a
unprotected sex
kid.
with this woman.
Outside
You guys
of
are
that
not
one.
married.
Yes.
So, I mean, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, fam?
You've missed it. If it's morality, you've missed it.
You
from
missed
that
the mark
point.
already.
There's even some other video that of 2 of them where she's wearing underwear.
Yeah,
and
I
she's
saw
like,
that as well.
Yes, I was like, that's not a problem.
Even when she was pregnant at some point in front of
she
the
was
mirror.
literally, her body was showing more there than in this video. Her belly was out, everything was out. But this, she has a dress, my friend. Keep quiet.
Dark skin female. Calm on down, Biko. You don't begin to hold your chest a little bit.
I think
Okay.
it was the Usher effect, though.
Maybe,
Yeah, I
maybe
think
that's it.
that was
Now,
painful.
okay, now some other folks on the internet were out here broke shaming the man, saying that he's typing all that on the phone Keke bought for him with the data she paid for, blah, blah, blah. However, according to this tweet from Andrellton, Keke's BF is worth $5 million, while she's worth $7.5 million. But peeps, especially those dumb feminists, made it seem as if the gap is 1 to 100. Even that old lesbian said his phone was bought for him. Peeps with Cash App on their bio were broke shaming a millionaire. Twitter ain't a real place.
Auntie,
Auntie, you will go. Well, hold on. Auntie, hold on. You will go. Because Twitter is not a safe space. Please, you guys,
I mean, that's when
beware.
they launched Thread.
It's not. Okay,
Yes, that's
let's
right.
finish now. Said at 1989, Taylor Swift also tweeted, the Keke situation isn't about who the breadwinner is. It's about respect. This is why y'all single, miserable, and dating poor Twitter folks now. At this point, is this really a money thing? At this point,
To be
Twitter
honest,
is so unsafe. Is this really a money thing?
I think that the problem is people know him as Keke Palmer's baby father. Like, we don't care for who you are as a human being.
Yeah.
Your person or your identity is tied to Keke Palmer. So when that happens, when they say you are somebody something, you need to be quiet and just maintain your place as that person something.
No,
Do you understand?
you're a
Don't be
bad
trying to now say, okay, now I'm her boyfriend. I
I can now make certain,
Keke
Stay
with the
there.
good hairs.
Keke's baby daddy. That's what we refer to him as. So he should just maintain his position there and let the
Nola
world
is
move
very
forward.
angry today.
Thanks.
Trust, is it really about the money right now, or is it just something
this,
else?
This is not about the money. It's really not about the money. Because, like, I mean, if it's about the money, probably you guys wouldn't have gone this far, have
So
a
people
baby,
generally
It's
just think
people.
it's because they know Keke more than
it's
she's
a-
like the
it's a-
breadwinner
Keke is a
and
star.
everything.
It's a star effect from Keke. I mean, Keke has been a star for a very long time, all the way from when she was like 12,
Yeah.
Akila and the Bee. Now she
Yeah.
owns like a whole TV studio
Yeah.
and all that. So I mean, it's just people talking. I think that's the reason why they launched Thread, because people on Twitter, you guys got bad mouths.
See the if so,
Saying
see the
like,
way it's coming with
what?
fire and
Are the same people that will move to Thread.
No,
It's
but-
all of they just carry themselves apart there. They just got new house.
They
They
probably will
rented
have
new
like
apartment.
more regulations and stuff over there.
The way they are banned. Do you know how you're banning people?
It's on Komak.
Small thing, just
Komak
write small
has
thing, suspended account. And if your thread is suspended, your Instagram is
It's
suspended.
suspended. I
Problem
love it.
everywhere.
You need to
Don't be
control the
fine.
internet.
Everywhere. Okay. Now, Darius deactivated his Twitter for some time and came back on. Obviously, the world is tracing his every move. So let's check out this video.
Keke Palmer's boyfriend Darius is back on Twitter and he has more to say. He briefly deactivated his account but then came back and posted this clip of Kanye. The clip is from the music video Forever. Here's the part he posted. Chasing the stardom will turn you to a maniac all the way in Hollywood and I can't even act. They pull the cameras out and goddamn he snapped. I used to want this thing forever, y'all can have it back. So that tells you how he feels about the fame, I guess. He also said controlling them notifications is godsend. Thank you, Elon Musk. He retweeted Pop Crave saying y'all thought, and he liked this tweet. Why is he dragging Sierra and Russell into this? Pause to read the tweet. I can't even read it out loud. He also liked this tweet which says, why y'all be so concerned with other people's business? I agree with the first reply that says, why did he put their business out there in the first place? He could have shared that with her privately. He liked this tweet as well. Here are some more tweets that he liked. He brought this to the internet himself and he's surprised and upset that people have opinions about it. Keep your personal problems off the internet in the first place, then no one will have anything to say. Meanwhile, our queen Keke stays unbothered.
Okay, she says, but now do we all agree that we should keep our businesses off the internet? Because once it's there, I mean, it's there. Do we all agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want people in your business, then keep it off the internet. It's that simple.
But why you come outside and be shouting for us later?
I know, very, very simple. But the media person in me is somehow telling me this might somehow be a stunt. I might not be.
You know,
right.
because did you hear that she came back on her internet? I think I heard she came back on the internet to like say she loves her man. Blah blah blah.
I don't know, but I mean, these guys might have a new project is dropping. I mean, look at Cardi B and Offset. They did something similar last week. And I mean, they are out here shopping in Paris, walking around together. So I mean, it might just be one of those things.
Something hooky, Amiola.
It might just be one of those things.
Like this.
I hope it's not a stunt. And if it's not a stunt, and she did say, "I love my man," she needs to be brain. She needs to go and wash her brain. Because she needs to leave that man alone. Let us stay away from insecure men in this second half of 2023.
But I mean, I agree with you that if you don't want your business on the internet, don't put it on the internet.
Don't put it on there.
It's going to be there for a long time. They would always
Forever.
forever.
How would you start that? Then you not go and deactivate us, but you don't want any more.
They would always.
Meanwhile, people have taken screenshots
already.
Like
deactivate.
I mean, okay. I mean, we've all come to the point where we are, we feel comfortable airing our dirty laundry on the internet. Maybe for the buzz or the attention, I really do not know. However, we should dial that down, a little bit. Also, we really don't need to be out here hanging out our butt cheeks. My opinion, that's me personally. We're still going in on this conversation right after the break. Keep it locked. Welcome back to the show, my people. Now, as we're still on the matter, I would really like us to kickstart with this video before we address more earnest. Let's check the video out.
If you have not walked a mile in a new mom's shoes, shut the up when it comes to the things she is doing so she can still feel sexy. You don't know how it feels to look at your stomach and see stretch marks, to look at your breast and see now it's saggy from providing life-sustaining substance. You don't know how it feels when now your whole identity is becoming a mom and you still want to maintain some sense of individuality, to just want to go out and feel good about yourself because you got to go pump in 2 hours. So if you don't know how it feels to have your body rip from giving birth, then shut the up when it comes to new moms and what they do in order to be able to look themselves in the mirror and still see a sexy person. See, you thought she was trying to snap back for you. No, she was snapping back for her. Being able to feel sexy is for her. And your little punk ass insecurities think she trying to be sexy for other men. You ain't pushed a baby out of you. You were supposed to be her ally, not her enemy. You were supposed to be her partner, not her op. You supposed to be under that picture with heart eyes, talking about, look at my baby looking sexy. But instead, you shaming her for being a mom.
Personally, I never trust guys who talk like this. Honestly, I don't really trust people that talk like this. But let me hear from you guys, though. Let me hear from you guys.
I think he's definitely spitting facts. Like, you can't tell a woman about her body after she's actually, because I have friends who have had babies, and I know how my friends talk to me, and she's like, I can't believe this is me now.
Yeah.
My body has changed so much. So like, there's already that internal fight that she's fighting with herself.
Yes.
Then you shouldn't add to it.
You shouldn't add to it, obviously.
Yeah.
You really can't just be telling.
Yeah.
It's a lot of postpartum depression that happens.
And like, you never know
after,
what a woman needs to do to feel sexy again or feel comfortable with her body. Like for Keke, that might have been what she needed to feel like herself again. So you can never really know what it is with a woman.
Trust, are you with this brother man, or like you're like?
I mean, I'm trying to fake his accent, but I think I just lost it. But I sort of agree with him because like women go through a lot. I just learned about something called, can't remember the name again now, but it's a condition where after you give birth, like the muscle walls of your stomach don't join back together. So you end up having a bloated stomach. So you have to go through like some kind of physiotherapy type stuff to join the muscle back. That's like the whole thing. So there's a lot going on in like her mind and stuff. So if she decides, okay, this is my way of wanting to, and again, something I'm also thinking about is like, she's in the media, she's popular. Americans or the world generally has a way of wanting to put people behind the spotlight once probably stuff like pregnancy has happened to them, or maybe they've had like one scandal or something. So probably this is just her way of saying, okay, you know what? I'm in the spotlight. I have that good hair on. I've got the makeup on. I just need to look sexy enough to, get people having conversations about me, and probably that will make me feel good. That could just be it as well.
Okay, I get that.
I now get the part where, he could have just as well sent her a text like, yo, babes, I don't think this is an appropriate outfit for you for this
I don't
event.
like it.
Like, it's not exactly giving, because I mean, I've seen her in bikinis before. You guys were together at some point. You've seen her, you know, it's more you think of this outfit is not appropriate for this event as opposed to, you know, this outfit is a no-no for me. Because I've seen worse.
I usually where I get that now. But do we necessarily have to be barely dressed to feel sexy? Do we have to be barely dressed to feel sexy?
I think that you can't dictate what sexy means to a person, right?
Yeah.
For me, if I want to wear really skin tight clothes and like it shows all my curves and whatever it is and it makes me feel good, that's it.
I mean, skin tight is fine. I'm just like, I'm seeing more of like
another day I might feel like
tight.
if I wanted to open my shirt all the way down and like have my tits showing, that's what makes me feel sexy in that day. Do you understand me? So like you cannot dictate what sexy is to somebody. If it's what I feel comfortable in, is what I feel sexy in. Like that it's not a rule of thumb across board. It's not the same thing to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree as well. Because like, you know, I mean, we've seen people that don't have to show skin, but you have, I think even when it comes to sexy, even the cologne or the body spray you put on can define how sexy you feel.
Oh.
Do you get?
That's right.
It's a lot of, there are a lot of nuances to how someone feels sexy. It's the whole ensemble. You can decide to wear a very, you know, big ass gown like, you know, Beyonce would wear on her show sets and stuff like that, and that would make you feel comfortable.
You can decide to wear an oversized dress.
Like,
I mean, for men that don't have to show skin, it's mostly really about like paying haircuts.
Don't men have to show skin, but women have to show skin? I never understand that part, but we will get.
We don't really have to.
What do you mean? Wait.
But I mean, we wear tights that get to show our legs because we don't do all those squats in the gym.
Be very
for
honest,
nothing.
I feel like there's a lot more to appreciate in the female body than there is in the male body.
Oh my God! Did you just say that?
I'm sorry,
Wow.
it's facts.
Well,
It is facts.
Okay, no, I don't agree.
It is.
Have you
There's so much to take in a woman's body. Like you look at her even from here to here, you look at a man, you just see chest, flat chest. What's there? Like they
Let's
don't.
not be that I'm supporting him, but I actually sort of agree because like.
Okay, let me hear you.
Hourglass.
Hourglass. What of we already have hourglass.
You have
number one.
Even if it's number one.
Number one.
But I mean, like women putting a lot of effort into looking beautiful. So like, you know, those things that help to amplify them. I mean, we don't have the would I say the grace, or we don't have the facility to pull off what you guys can pull off. So I mean, it's thumbs up to women that actually put in the work.
All right, I see you there. Okay. Now I saw this tweet by Man's Not Barry Rowe where he posted the picture of, you know, two pictures labeling one part, play with this, marry this. And then Foundational Old Woman replied his tweet saying, dressing does not determine a wife's material. Most ladies that dress and act decently do the worst in marriages. So I want to start with you, Trust. Why do you guys have this opinion? One, and then I'm going to go to you, Amiola, and ask you, do you agree with the responding tweet? So Trust, first of all, why do, you know, guys have this opinion that, you know, play with this, marry this? Now this is blurred, but like obviously there's like boobs showing underneath in this point. It's blurred out, but there's boobs here, you know, giving some action.
Look, I mean, it's just a men thing. Like men are really, really attracted to what they see. So and it's not just a what they see, you know. It's not just a what they see factor. It's just, I mean, when I look at this, I'm saying, personally, I like this style. I'm not even. I like this. This is like, it's really chic. The urban, the glasses.
Yeah, it's the outfit they're mostly talking about that has like, you know.
The boobs. I mean, I don't know about going out there showing like, you know. I didn't get what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I'm not really all for that. But I mean, this outfit looks fire.
Looks fire.
It looks fire.
But would you agree with the play with this, marry this type, you know, narrative?
That one is your own business. So there are people that like the person that rightly said the person that's commenting. I mean, I have a podcast that I put out recently, and I interviewed somebody, and she was saying she was in Abuja at some point, and even in Abuja, she was seeing women that were wearing hijab, smoking shisha in the club, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is like
happening?
The biggest culture shock for me." So I mean, in that situation, would you be like, play with this, marry this? I mean, it's just this thing is just banned for Twitter. There's no set in stone rules for these things.
Amiola?
Personally, I like it.
Let me hear you. Let me hear you, because your body.
I definitely agree that dressing does not determine wife material for sure.
Yeah.
And I also think that this guy saying play with this, marry this is one of the biggest problems that there is with the male gender, because it's like you obviously know what you like, right? That's why
Yeah.
you're playing with that.
Yeah.
And if you say you want to marry this other babe who's all covered up, you'll still step out and keep playing with the person
With
outside.
that,
Do you understand
exactly.
me? Because that's what you like.
Yeah.
So are you marrying somebody just keep her in the house because she looks decent and whatnot? Do you understand
And
me?
then you go out and do your thing
do you
later.
get, it doesn't make sense. And also, why do you feel like every woman is aspiring? Who wants to marry you?
I'll
Like, who wants to marry you? Please.
Do you look like you're marryable?
Like, just stop it.
Well, I feel what Amiola is saying, because like
Yeah.
I have a friend that got married, and like I've always known him to be into like thick, black, beautiful women.
Yeah.
When he got married, his wife was very skinny, and I was asking myself like, bro, I
Is
sabi
this
you now.
your taste?
Like, what is going on here? Like, how do you reconcile what I have known for years with your present reality? Like, so I don't like you. Like she's saying, it might now be difficult, especially when you're now you're now married. Like
Yeah.
you've said, okay, we're going to do this thing. So now stay and say, okay, this is not the person. But I've been oh, sit down. I like that
You
one.
think
now.
keep going
see,
now.
your
I
mind
get
do not
you.
be going there.
Yeah.
So just do you, but also be reasonable. At the end
And
of the
be
day.
true to yourself. I
Yeah.
feel like
Be
if everybody
true.
was honest with themselves, this kind of tweets will not be
Will not be
surfacing on
coming
the
out.
internet.
Okay.
And that's why they'll soon ban these people. Open no one.
Okay. So like I said earlier, I don't believe we need to bear it all out to feel or look good. That's me personally. Because I can't imagine a man walking about with tight or spanky pants. I mean, even if it's bedazzled, I wouldn't like to see my man or any man half clothed. And I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be too comfortable with them walking about like that. But I mean, like I said before, it's my personal opinion. Everybody has what works for them and what kicks it for them, basically. And on that note, the itchy itch is knocking on our door, and we'll get right into it after the break. Keep it locked. Now, the itchy itch is right here, and I just really want to understand what in the record-breaking pandemic is going on in this country. Did they tell you people that Athon is part of the criteria to compete for Guinness World Record? It was simply Hilda's campaign name, and now there's a marathon of craziness going around. We've seen Akathon, Fryathon, Massageathon, Singathon, so you people should release that word. Leave it. Now, in the same Ekiti that has given us marathon problems, we've had a group of people called Sugar Tea that announced a 72-hour kissathon scheduled to start on the 7th of July for the longest world kissing marathon. Thank goodness Ekiti state government has banned it. If not, only God knows what would have been seen today. You are from Ekiti.
I just like to
You are-
issue an
you are-
apology.
I know, like you need
On
to
behalf
apologize to us,
of
man.
my people in Ekiti State. We are not usually like this, you know. I don't know these people. They are not a good representation of who we are. We're educated.
Okay.
We can be stubborn, but you know, we don't be doing this.
We don't
things.
really do like
Emphasis
this,
on
you
can
know.
be stopped
We
because
can't
what's
really
all
do like
this?
this.
We don't
What's
be
all
doing like
this?
this. No.
Because kissathon,
No.
how many people does he want to kiss?
This is bad PR.
Well, this is like terrible PR, man.
Trust, I mean,
Bro, like-
what is going on?
First of all, I don't know. Have you seen this guy? Who would want to kiss him in the
I
first
can't
place?
see
Is that
It's like
an
sugar
eye
tea.
pencil I see? Is that like I see like a lot of effort has gone into purchasing Caro whitening.
You know this
and all
bleaching cream.
Like, bro,
But
man.
he might not be bleaching. Let's see, we can be
Bro.
easy
I
on
think his
him.
lips look plump.
It looks plump, big lips. I mean, like, people are trying. They are doing a very good job.
Look.
Okay.
They should quit all these things.
Just stop it. I mean,
Stop.
at this point, you people should tell Nigerians to take it easy. Guinness World Record will really soon ban us. At this point, we too do. Let's just remove our hand. Anything that concerns record breaking. Till next year, please. Let us remove our hand. Nothing concerns us and who's wanna? It's okay. I mean, we have tried. My people. It is really that time for us to leave. We obviously have to leave. It's been amazing. Don't forget to be kinder on the internet with your words. I say this every week. Be kinder with your words on the internet. Until I see you next week, Yaga Zeri Guitar. Have a nice day.